Have you ever wondered why could your liver be the body's greatest superhero? This amazing organ manages over 500 vital tasks every single day, acting like a steadfast protector that ensures your body runs smoothly. Consider your liver the ultimate bodyguard, filtering toxins and unwanted substances from your bloodstream. This keeps everything in check, allowing your body to function optimally. In addition to detoxifying, the liver produces bile, a substance critical for breaking down dietary fats to facilitate digestion. Furthermore, it processes nutrients from the foods you consume, ensuring your body receives essential fuel. It also serves as a storage hub for important vitamins and minerals, like iron and vitamin B12, preparing them for future use. But that's not the end of its responsibilities. The liver expertly regulates cholesterol levels while balancing hormones, helping the body maintain internal harmony. Surprisingly, it even supports your immune system, aiding your body in fighting off infections. Given all these roles it plays, it's no wonder the liver is often called the body's unsung hero. So the next time you're enjoying a meal, think about the incredible work your liver is doing to keep you healthy and vibrant. Why exactly does the zombie fungus control ants? Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, often called the zombie fungus, has developed a chilling way to thrive by hijacking the minds of ants. This fascinating fungus infects the ant through its body, releasing specialized chemicals that influence the insect's muscle movements. Once infected, the ant becomes a puppet, climbing to a specific height on a plant where the environment is perfect for the fungus to grow. After reaching the ideal spot, the fungus uses the ant's body as a launching pad for its spores, bursting out and sprouting new fungal growths. This astonishing life cycle shows how nature can create complex interactions, highlighting the delicate balance between species. Scientists study this process not just to understand the fungus, but also to uncover more about the interactions within ecosystems. Isn't it incredible how a tiny organism can alter behavior in such dramatic ways? Believe it or not, the Tough Guy Challenge tests your limits. This thrilling annual event in Telford, England, isn't just a race. It's a grueling adventure, attracting thousands of hardy competitors each year. Spanning 9.3 miles, participants face an intense mix of 32 obstacles designed to push them to their physical and mental extremes. Picture yourself crawling under electrified wires, climbing over slippery walls, and even crossing fiery pits. It's so challenging that nearly 50% of brave souls drop out before reaching the finish line. Many come to tackle their fears, boost their fitness, or simply enjoy the camaraderie found in such a tough environment. Plus, the exhilarating atmosphere, with cheers and supportive teammates, makes it a unique experience. Are you ready to test your limits and see if you can conquer the Tough Guy Challenge? Believe it or not, chocolate was born in Hershey. In 1894, Milton Hershey made a daring move that forever transformed the world of sweets by launching his chocolate company. This wasn't just about making candy. Hershey envisioned a better life for his workers and took it a step further in 1907 by establishing the town of Hershey as a model community. Imagine a picturesque town where charming streets are shaded by trees and the air is filled with the delightful aroma of chocolate. As a hub for chocolate production, Hershey soon became famous for its delectable treats, drawing in countless visitors eager to indulge. Today, families flock to Hershey Park, where thrilling rides and chocolate-themed attractions create unforgettable memories. Beyond attractions, Milton's legacy is woven into the fabric of the town, reflecting his commitment to ensuring his workers thrived alongside their sweet creations. The spirit of community thrives here, reminding us all that sometimes happiness can be found in the rich, velvety taste of chocolate. How sweet is that? What if I told you catfish can sting you? Catfish belong to the order Siluriformes and are fascinating creatures known for their unique characteristics, including the largest number of venomous species among vertebrates. These slippery fish have specialized venom glands located near sharp spines on their fins. When a catfish feels threatened or is mishandled, it can deliver a painful sting that can cause discomfort or injury. This natural defense mechanism is a surprising twist, as many people think of catfish as harmless bottom feeders. The venom isn't usually deadly to humans, but it can result in swelling and tenderness. Next time you're near a catfish, remember these spines and handle them with care. Understanding more about these fish helps us appreciate their role in the ecosystem and the importance of respecting all wildlife. Who knew something so familiar could have such a hidden danger? Here's something incredible about the coelacanth. It sounds like a miracle from the depths of the ocean. The coelacanth, a breathtaking fish that has survived since the time of the dinosaurs, was believed to be extinct for 66 million years. This ancient creature dates back over 400 million years, making it one of the oldest living species known to science. The story of its rediscovery is like a page from a thrilling adventure book. In 1938, fishermen off the coast of South Africa caught a live coelacanth, igniting excitement and curiosity among scientists around the world. These remarkable fish are easily identifiable by their lobed pectoral fins, which hint at their lineage that may link fish to early land-dwelling creatures. Coelacanths inhabit the deep sea, living in caves and crevices, which makes spotting one a rare event. This elusive nature invites wonder and speculation about the mysteries of marine life. Every sighting of a coelacanth is a reminder of the rich tapestry of life on Earth and the unexpected discoveries still waiting to be uncovered. What other ancient secrets does the ocean hold? Believe it or not, JFK had ponies named Macaroni in text. These delightful animals were part of the Kennedy family's life in the White House. Macaroni, a 10-year-old Shetland gelding, was gifted to Caroline Kennedy by none other than Lyndon B. Johnson, who served as vice president during Kennedy's presidency. This sweet little pony became a beloved companion for the young Caroline, embodying the playful spirit of childhood in an otherwise serious political environment. She shared many joyful moments with Macaroni, riding around the White House grounds and enjoying the outdoors. As for Text, while less is known about him, he was another cherished pony in this unique equine duo. The presence of these ponies highlighted a softer side to the Kennedy family, revealing how they balanced public duties with personal joys. The Kennedy White House became a symbol not just of power, but of a close-knit family enjoying life, making memories and bringing a touch of whimsy to the nation's capital. Can you imagine riding ponies through the corridors of history? This fish wears red lipstick. How wild is that? How wild is that? The red-lipped batfish is a fascinating creature found near the Galapagos Islands, and its bright red mouth certainly catches the eye. Unlike most fish that glide effortlessly through the water, the red-lipped batfish prefers to stroll along the ocean floor. It has evolved unique pectoral fins that work like legs, helping it navigate the sandy seabed instead of swimming like other fish. This striking adaptation is not just about movement. It also helps the batfish hunt for prey hidden among the rocks and coral. Its unusual appearance and quirky behavior make this fish a standout in the rich biodiversity of the Galapagos. So next time you think of fish, remember the red-lipped batfish? Who knew lipstick could be a part of underwater life? Most people don't know this, but Washington was broke. Despite being one of the wealthiest landowners in America, with 60,000 acres and 300 slaves, George Washington faced a surprising financial challenge. When it came time for his presidential inauguration in New York City, he found himself low on cash and had to borrow money to make the trip. This situation highlights a striking irony. A man who had immense wealth on paper struggled with day-to-day expenses. Washington's reality serves as a reminder that wealth does not always translate to liquidity or readily available cash. He had invested heavily in land, crops, and his estate, which left him cash poor. This historical tidbit not only sheds light on Washington's personal finances, but also reflects the complexities many farmers and landowners faced in early America. Isn't it fascinating how even the founding fathers had money troubles? Surprisingly, it's a fact that locals enjoy free drinks. In some places, like the bustling lounges of certain airports or exclusive members-only clubs, residents have the delightful perk of pouring their favorite beverages without spending a dime. These lucky individuals don't have to face the outrageous prices that travelers often encounter at airport shops, where a glass of wine can shockingly cost more than a budget ticket. Imagine wanting to wind down with a drink and not having to worry about your wallet. This unique setup not only enhances the local culture, but also creates a warm, inviting atmosphere for everyone involved. While tourists might grumble about prices reaching new heights, residents can sip and socialize, enjoying their drinks stress-free. Wouldn't you love to experience such a contrast while traveling? Get ready for a shocking kangaroo fact. Australia is home to an astonishing number of kangaroos, with nearly twice the population of humans. While there are about 25 million people living in Australia, estimates suggest there are around 50 million kangaroos hopping across the vast landscapes. This incredible ratio highlights just how iconic and significant these marsupials are to the Australian environment and culture. Kangaroos are not just a national symbol, but also play an essential role in the ecosystem by helping to manage the land and providing food for predators. Their unique way of moving, especially that powerful hopping, allows them to cover large distances in search of food and water. Plus, with their ability to adapt to various habitats, kangaroos can thrive in everything from lush grasslands to arid deserts. Isn't it fascinating how these one-of-a-kind animals coexist with humans in such numbers? Did you know Madonna dated Tupac Shakur in 1984? It's hard to believe that two of the biggest icons of the 80s crossed paths romantically. At the time, Madonna was already a rising star, captivating audiences with her pop hits and bold persona. Meanwhile, Tupac was on his journey to becoming a legendary rapper, known for his powerful lyrics and social commentary. Their relationship, though brief, stirred quite the buzz and showcased how music and culture can intersect in unexpected ways. Interestingly, Madonna's openness about their bond highlighted the importance of breaking barriers in the entertainment industry. They shared a connection that went beyond fame, as both artists expressed their struggles with race, gender, and societal expectations in their work. It's fascinating to think about how their collaboration could have changed the landscape of music and art forever. What do you think their partnership would have looked like? Why exactly does height matter in marine rescues? Bao Shishun, the world's tallest man, stands at a staggering 8 feet 11 inches. His remarkable height isn't just for show, it played a crucial role in saving 2 distressed dolphins. These dolphins found themselves tangled in plastic debris that veterinarians had difficulty reaching. With his exceptionally long arms, Bao swooped in and removed the trash, freeing the dolphins and helping them swim to safety. This incredible act illustrates how unique physical attributes can make a real difference in wildlife rescue. We often hear that every little bit helps when it comes to environmental protection. But Bao's story reminds us that sometimes extraordinary individuals can step in to do even more. Height might seem like a simple trait, but in situations like this, it can turn into a powerful tool for good. How else could our unique traits help wildlife? Here's a wild fact about Paint Stripper. This amazing chemical product is your go-to solution for removing old paint from wood, metal, or concrete surfaces. Whether you're restoring a vintage piece of furniture or changing the color of your home's exterior, Paint Stripper makes the job easier. You can choose between solvent-based or water-based formulas, which you apply with a brush. Once the paint starts to bubble, simply scrape it off with a spatula to reveal a fresh surface underneath. But while Paint Stripper is super effective, it's important to stay safe during your project. Always wear gloves to protect your skin and make sure you're in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling any chemicals. By taking these simple precautions, you can enjoy your restoration projects without worry. Next time you dive into painting or refurbishing, keep Paint Stripper in mind. It might just become your favorite tool. Are you ready to give your old items a brand new look? You won't believe this about giant amphipods. These incredible creatures, typically no longer than an inch, have an astonishing ability to stretch their bodies up to a remarkable foot in length. Found in the deep Pacific Ocean, nearly 6 kilometers beneath the surface, amphipods thrive in a harsh environment that challenges most marine life. Their unique adaptations enable them to withstand crushing pressure and complete darkness, making them true marvels of the deep sea. Their slender bodies aid in navigating this underwater realm, allowing them to consume a varied diet, ranging from tiny plankton to the remains of larger marine animals that sink from above. While they may seem small and unassuming when seen at the surface, glimpsing an amphipod at the ocean's bottom showcases their impressive resilience and survival skills. Researchers are increasingly drawn to these fascinating crustaceans. Understanding their biology can shed light on marine ecosystems and even open up possibilities for advancements in human health. So the next time you hear about the amphipod, remember, its surprising traits and deep-sea lifestyle reveal an extraordinary story waiting to be explored. Did you know the Constitution is the shortest of its kind? The United States Constitution, with its impressive 84,000 words, holds the title as the oldest written constitution still in use by any major government worldwide. Adopted in 1787, it outlines the framework of the federal government and principles of democracy, establishing a system that balances power among three branches: the legislative, executive, and judicial. Remarkably, while other countries have lengthy constitutions filled with extensive details, the U.S. Constitution is concise yet powerful, allowing for a flexibility that adapts to changing times. Its brevity means that key principles like the separation of powers and individual rights are highlighted, making it easier for citizens to understand their freedoms. This also sets a foundational tone for the rule of law in America. Over the years, the Constitution has been amended only 27 times, proving its durability. So why has this short document had such enduring impact? It's a testament to how a few well-chosen words can shape a nation. Why exactly do firefighters use drones today? Firefighting drones are changing the way we tackle wildfires and rescue operations. Equipped with thermal cameras and water capabilities, these high-tech tools can reach places that are otherwise too dangerous or difficult for human firefighters. Imagine a raging forest fire threatening homes or wildlife. Drones can fly over the blaze, detecting hotspots invisible to the naked eye. This technology not only allows crews to pinpoint where to focus their efforts, but also helps in dropping water precisely where it's needed most. As they soar through the smoke, these drones provide real-time video feeds to command centers, giving teams crucial information to strategize their response. With their ability to navigate tight spots and harsh conditions, firefighting drones are becoming essential allies in protecting both people and nature from the devastation of fires. Turns out the truth is that Donald Trump was very wealthy. Did you know that Donald Trump became the richest U.S. president ever when he took office in January 2017? His estimated net worth was around $3 billion, a jaw-dropping figure compared to previous leaders. Trump's wealth stemmed from his successful career as a real estate mogul and a television personality, making him a familiar figure long before his political ambitions. His extensive business empire included extravagant properties, prestigious golf courses, and even a popular line of ties. While many past presidents built their resumes through public service or military careers, Trump's financial success set him apart. This wealth influenced his presidential policies and approach to governance, as he frequently highlighted the significance of entrepreneurship and business in driving economic growth. Trump's presidency often revolved around his bold persona, igniting discussions and controversies nationwide. This captivating journey from a businessman to the highest office illustrates how diverse backgrounds can yield unexpected leadership styles and reshape political landscapes. Who knew wealth and politics could intertwine so dramatically? Did you know snails have 2 pairs of tentacles? Each pair plays a unique role that helps these fascinating creatures navigate their world. The longer tentacles are equipped with eyes, which allows snails to explore their surroundings and avoid obstacles. Imagine gliding slowly through a garden, using those tiny eyes to spot a tasty leaf ahead. Meanwhile, the shorter tentacles have a different job. They are sensitive to smells and touch. This means snails can find food and sense their environment without rushing or relying solely on sight. Incredibly, some species of snails have adapted to only have 1 pair of tentacles. These multitasking snail species combine both vision and smell into a single set of appendages, showcasing nature's ingenuity in sensory design. So next time you see a snail, take a moment to appreciate how those simple-looking tentacles play vital roles in their survival. Isn't it amazing how nature finds ways to simplify while being effective? Why did a single spaghetti noodle cost $110 in Japan? In a unique twist on fine dining, a restaurant in Japan turned heads by selling an extravagant spaghetti noodle for a staggering 110. This luxury dish wasn't just about the noodle itself. It was about the entire dining experience that accompanied it. The restaurant committed to using premium ingredients, ensuring that the spaghetti was made from the finest flour, sourced from local farms and prepared by acclaimed chefs. Diners not only enjoyed the taste but also the presentation, as the noodle was served in an elegant setting, making the meal truly memorable. Additionally, the price reflected the growing trend in Japan, where high-end experiences become attractions in their own right. With this one-of-a-kind dining option, patrons felt more like they were part of a culinary performance rather than just having a meal. Such extravagant pricing raises interesting questions about what we value in food. Is it just the flavor, or is it the overall experience? Would you be willing to pay so much for just one noodle? Is the Great Wall of China really that incredible? This iconic structure was built primarily to protect against invasions and stretches across a variety of landscapes, including daunting mountains, vast deserts, and open plains. Construction began over 2,000 years ago, with numerous dynasties contributing to its evolution, adding impressive features like watchtowers, barracks, and fortresses along its length. Even though time has worn away parts of the wall, many sections have stood the test of time and remain well-preserved, drawing millions of tourists each year. Visitors are often amazed by its grandeur and the sheer scale of engineering required to complete such a monumental project. Beyond its physical presence, the Great Wall symbolizes China's historical strength and innovation, showcasing the resilience of a culture that has thrived for centuries. Have you ever wondered how it was built? What if I told you Basenjis don't bark? The Basenji is a unique and charming dog breed hailing from Central Africa, and it has a remarkable way of communicating. Instead of barking like most dogs, Basenjis express themselves through howls, growls, and whines, thanks to their special vocal cord structure. This fascinating trait makes them stand out among other breeds and captivates dog lovers everywhere. Picture a Basenji in your home, not filling the air with typical barking, but instead talking with a more melodic sound. Their vocalizations can be quite expressive, often reflecting their moods or desires. While they may seem quieter, they certainly have plenty to say. Besides their unusual communication, Basenjis are also known for their intelligence and playful nature, making them not just good companions, but also delightful members of the family. Would you enjoy having a dog that sings rather than barks? What's the mystery behind cryptic pregnancies? Cryptic pregnancies happen when a woman doesn't realize she's pregnant, and they're more common than you might think. In fact, research suggests that about 1 in 500 pregnancies aren't recognized until the mother is at least halfway through, and startlingly, 1 in 2,500 go completely unnoticed until labor begins. This can happen for several reasons. Some women might mistake pregnancy symptoms for something else, or experience lighter symptoms than expected. Others may be unaware of their pregnancy because they continue to have regular menstrual cycles. The phenomenon can create a surprising situation during labor, when an unprepared woman finds herself unexpectedly giving birth. Understanding cryptic pregnancies highlights the complexity of human reproduction and emphasizes the importance of regular health checkups. Could there be more surprises about pregnancy yet to uncover? Have you ever seen only white Christmas lights? In Guilford, Connecticut, the situation is quite unique during the holiday season. The town has established strict regulations that allow only white lights for decorations. This rule is designed to keep a classic and elegant look throughout the community, making it distinct from other places where colorful lights twinkle abundantly. Residents love the idea of a serene and cohesive holiday atmosphere, but this means those who prefer multicolored displays have to look beyond Guilford for their festive cheer. Imagine driving through the town and seeing rows of beautifully lit homes, all glowing in soft white light. While some might find the limitation a bit disappointing, others embrace it wholeheartedly, enjoying the charm and sophistication it brings to their holiday celebrations. Would you enjoy a holiday season filled only with white lights, or do you prefer a splash of color? Believe it or not, oranges weren't always orange. The The first oranges, which originated in Southeast Asia, were actually a hybrid between tangerines and pomelos, making them green instead of the vibrant color we expect today. In places like Vietnam and Thailand, you can still find these green oranges that are fully ripe, but don't have that classic hue. It turns out that our beloved orange color is a result of careful selective breeding over many years. This fascinating evolution of fruit color highlights how humans have shaped the foods we eat through agriculture. The transition from green to orange isn't just about aesthetics. It also connects to how we perceive ripeness and sweetness in fruit. So next time you bite into that juicy orange, remember it wasn't always the bright color we associate with it today. What do you think about this colorful twist in fruit history? Believe it or not, dysthymia affects many people daily. This condition, also known as persistent depressive disorder, PDD, involves enduring feelings of tiredness, hopelessness, and irritability that last for years. Imagine waking up each day feeling like a cloud is hanging over you, yet you still muster the strength to go to work or attend school. Those living with dysthymia often wear a mask, expertly hiding their struggles while managing their responsibilities. Unlike major depression, where symptoms can be intense and overwhelming, dysthymia's challenges are more subtle but equally significant. The chronic nature of the condition can lead to a sense of hopelessness, which may cause individuals to feel as if they'll never escape this cycle of gloom. It's crucial to recognize that help is available. Therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes can make a real difference. Understanding dysthymia is the first step toward breaking the stigma surrounding mental health. So do you know someone who might be feeling this way? Here's a wild fact about television history. In the 1950s, a groundbreaking show called You Are There, hosted by the legendary Walter Cronkite, brought historical events to life in an exciting and immersive way. Think of it as a time machine for television viewers. Each episode depicted significant moments from the past as if they were happening right then, blending drama and facts to capture the audience's imagination. Cronkite's ability to narrate these events with authenticity made viewers feel like they were truly witnessing history unfold. The show used reenactments, combined with interviews with historians, to provide context and insight. It was a fascinating blend of education and entertainment that helped to demystify history. This innovative approach not only set the stage for how future documentaries would be made, but also sparked a greater interest in history among the American public. Can you imagine watching a real-time reenactment of your favorite historical moment? Ever wondered about the friend paradox? This intriguing concept reveals a surprising fact. Your friends likely have more friends than you do. The friend paradox occurs because of the way social networks are built. In these networks, popular people are often connected to many individuals. So when you look at your friends' friend lists, those popular ones appear multiple times. Imagine if you're friends with a social butterfly who knows everyone. While you might have a close circle of buddies, that friend's connections can make it seem like they're surrounded by even more people. This phenomenon sheds light on how friendship dynamics work in our lives. It challenges our perceptions of popularity and belonging, making us rethink how we view our own social circles. So the next time you feel like your friends are winning in the friendship game, remember that their connections might not tell the full story. Have you heard about the Arizona hiking rescue adventure? In 2019, an extraordinary incident unfolded when a 74-year-old woman was rescued after an unfortunate hiking injury in Arizona. While rescuers worked hard to get her to safety, an unexpected twist occurred. The stretcher she was on began to spin out of control. Fortunately, she escaped serious injuries. This dramatic rescue did not end there, as the woman later filed a lawsuit against the city, claiming negligence during the rescue operation. Her experience raised important questions about the safety protocols in place for emergency rescues. After a legal battle, she was awarded $50,000 in compensation in 2021, reflecting both her ordeal and the responsibilities shouldered by city officials. This story isn't just about a rescue gone awry. It highlights the critical balance between providing swift help and ensuring safety practices are followed. As more people hike and explore nature, cases like this remind us all to prioritize safety and caution in adventurous pursuits. Could better training for rescuers prevent similar accidents? Guess what really drives Leap Day celebrations? People born on February 29th, affectionately known as Leap Day babies, have a unique birthday celebration that only occurs once every 4 years. This special day is added to the calendar during leap years to keep our calendars aligned with the Earth's orbit around the sun. Since leap year birthdays are so rare, about 1 in 1,400 people celebrate their special day on this date, making them part of an exclusive club. In non-leap years, many Leap Day babies choose to celebrate on February 28th or March 1st, leading to some creative birthday traditions. Interestingly, there are legal quirks involved, like how these individuals calculate their age. Instead of celebrating every year, they might feel young at heart, counting the years until their next official birthday. So what fun stories and unique traditions do Leap Day babies share? Have you heard about the Minecraft movie's massive budget? With an astounding $150 million allocated for production, this film is gearing up to be a major cinematic event. Based on the best-selling video game in history, the movie faces the exciting yet daunting task of capturing the essence of Minecraft. Fans are eager to see how the filmmakers will translate the pixelated worlds, creative building, and adventures into a story that resonates on the big screen. Even though promotional efforts are still ramping up, the buzz around this project is unmistakable. The challenge lies in maintaining the game's spirit while crafting a compelling narrative that can appeal to both gamers and new audiences alike. As the release date approaches, many are wondering how this blockbuster adaptation will impact the future of video game films. Will it set a new standard or fall flat amidst high expectations? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the excitement is building and fans can't wait to see their beloved game come to life. You might be shocked to learn that chariot racers were ancient stars. In ancient Rome, these daring athletes commanded immense popularity, captivating audiences in grand arenas. Racing in colorful, fast-paced chariots, they demonstrated incredible skill and bravery, racing to victory while navigating treacherous turns. The excitement surrounding these events was palpable, with thousands of fans cheering loudly, placed bets, and passionately rooting for their favorite racers. Some racers enjoyed lucrative careers, earning more than modern-day sports figures. Their fame often rivaled that of contemporary celebrities, with their names becoming household words. These charioteers sometimes faced brutal competition and dangerous accidents, showcasing their courage in the face of peril. Beyond the thrill of the races themselves, they played a vital role in Roman culture, reflecting society's obsession with competition and glory. Can you imagine such a vibrant world where racing was more than just a sport? Let's uncover the truth about birth memories. It's fascinating how some people claim they can remember their own birth or moments from their earliest infancy. Most of us experience infantile amnesia, which means we can't remember anything before the age of 3 or 4. Yet there are documented cases of individuals who recall vivid details from those days. This leads to intriguing questions. Are these memories real, or are they creations shaped by stories told by parents or others? Researchers are studying these memory claims to understand the brain's development and how memories form. The mind can be quite mysterious, especially when it comes to young children, whose brains are still forming networks for memory storage. As we dig deeper, we might uncover how our personal histories begin long before we think we can remember them. Could the way we recall these early experiences truly reveal something remarkable about human cognition? Is it really true that cats have rough tongues? Yes, and the reason is fascinating. A cat's tongue is covered in tiny hook-like structures called papillae, which are crucial for their survival. These papillae, made of keratin, the same tough material found in our nails, help cats scrape flesh from bones, making them efficient hunters. When a cat licks a surface, the barbed hooks can grab onto food particles or dirt easily, keeping their fur clean and their diet varied. This unique adaptation allows cats to groom themselves effectively and maintain hygiene, which is vital for their health in the wild. The incredible design of these tongues exemplifies the cat's evolution as a skilled predator, ensuring they can thrive in their environment. Next time you see your cat cleaning itself or enjoying a tasty treat, remember the remarkable engineering behind that rough tongue. Prepare to be amazed by moonbows. A moonbow, often described as a nighttime rainbow, casts its enchanting glow when conditions are just right. This rare spectacle occurs when moonlight, instead of sunlight, interacts with water droplets in the atmosphere, creating a stunning arc of colors. The best chance to see a moonbow is during a full moon, particularly in a dark sky free from city lights. Rain is crucial too, as it provides the water droplets needed to refract the moon's light. But even in perfect conditions, moonbows remain elusive, with many people going their whole lives without witnessing one. Because the moon is much dimmer than the sun, moonbows are usually faint and may appear mostly white or with very subtle colors. If you're lucky enough to catch a glimpse, it feels like nature's own magic show. So next time the moon is full and rain is in the air, keep your eyes peeled. Could you be in for a real treat? Did you know about Vietnam's joyous Mid-Autumn Festival? This vibrant celebration, locally called Tet Trung Thu, is a delightful time, especially for children. Held on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month, the festival is famous for its colorful lanterns that light up the night sky. Streets come alive with lively parades, where families gather to watch traditional dances and performances that showcase rich Vietnamese culture. Children often dress in stunning outfits, excitedly carrying lanterns as they join in the festivities. Mooncakes, a traditional treat, are shared among family and friends, symbolizing reunion and harmony. During this time, families also honor their ancestors, reflecting the festival's deep cultural significance. Whether through lantern-making activities or storytelling, the Mid-Autumn Festival fosters a sense of community and joy. So next time you see a beautifully lit lantern, remember the warmth and fun of Tet Trung Thu. Is it really true that we can't land on gas giants? The answer is a resounding yes. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, known as the gas giants of our solar system, are fascinating worlds that captivate our imagination. However, there's a big catch. These planets lack solid surfaces. Instead, they are composed mostly of gases and have deep atmospheres that transition into liquid and possibly even metallic forms as you go deeper. For instance, when you think of Jupiter, picture its swirling clouds of hydrogen and helium, which create violent storms like the famous Great Red Spot. Even if a spacecraft could descend into these atmospheres, it would encounter extreme pressure and temperatures that would crush or incinerate any landing vehicle. That's why exploration of these magnificent giants relies on orbiting spacecraft and remote sensors, allowing us to gather incredible data without ever actually touching down. Isn't it incredible how much we can learn without setting foot on their mysterious surfaces? Hard to believe, but MySpace once ruled the internet. Founded in 2003, MySpace quickly climbed to the top of the social media ladder, becoming the most visited social networking site in the world by 2005. During its peak, it even attracted more visitors than Google in the United States. The platform was a trendsetter, allowing users to create custom profiles, share music, and connect with friends in a way that had never been seen before. In 2005, it was sold for a staggering $580 million, a testament to its explosive growth and popularity. However, as new platforms like Facebook emerged, MySpace struggled to maintain its lead. Ultimately, it serves as a reminder of how rapidly the digital landscape can shift. Today, while MySpace's glory days may be behind it, it paved the way for the social media experiences that shape our lives today. What do you think contributed to its decline? Guess what really drives culinary creativity? The cuca melon, a delightful fruit native to Mexico, is catching the eye of chefs and home cooks alike. Resembling a miniature watermelon, this vibrant fruit offers not just a unique appearance, but also a flavor profile reminiscent of sour cucumber. Imagine slicing into it for a refreshing snack or incorporating it into salads for a zesty twist. Rich in nutrients, the cuca melon boasts vitamins and minerals that can enhance your diet while also exciting your taste buds. It's versatile too. Whether you enjoy it pickled, blended into smoothies, or even grilled, the cuca melon adds a special touch to various dishes. With its vibrant color and tangy taste, Could this exotic fruit become the next big thing in your kitchen? Explore the culinary possibilities and bring a little taste of Mexico to your dining table. Did you know about the incredible Gate of the Gods? This fascinating structure measures a towering 23 feet and captivates visitors on the shores of Lake Titicaca in southern Peru. The Gate of the Gods, known as Puerta de Hayumarca, is often surrounded by legends and myths, with local tales suggesting it might be a portal to other dimensions or even a gateway to ancient civilizations. Some experts believe this impressive wrought-cut stone feature might have held significant spiritual meaning for past cultures, possibly serving as an entrance to sacred areas. Visitors marvel at its careful craftsmanship and the way sunlight perfectly aligns with its entrance during certain times of the year, suggesting the builders possessed advanced astronomical knowledge. People from all walks of life come to see the gate, not just for its grandiosity, but also to soak up the mysterious energy that surrounds it. As you stand there, you can feel both the history and the intrigue of this ancient monument, one that invites everyone to ponder its origins and purpose. Why does this incredible sight continue to spark curiosity and wonder in so many? Is it really true that dolphins have names? Dolphins possess a remarkable level of intelligence, and one of their most fascinating traits is their ability to recognize and call each other by unique sounds, much like names. This means that when dolphins communicate, they aren't just making random clicks and whistles. They are using specific sounds that correspond to individual friends or family members. Scientists have observed that these complex social systems among dolphins help them maintain relationships, coordinate group activities, and even navigate their environments more effectively. Imagine a world where your friends have their own special call that only you know. This advanced communication not only showcases their mental capabilities, but also emphasizes the importance of social connections in their lives. It raises intriguing questions about how intelligence manifests in the animal kingdom and why these social complexities develop. What might we learn about our own communication by studying these intelligent creatures? This might surprise you. Nara's sacred deer roam freely. Nestled in Japan, Nara Park is home to over 1,000 free-roaming deer, which are considered sacred in the Shinto religion. Visitors flock to this beautiful park not just for the scenery, but to interact with these gentle creatures who wander through the lush greenery. According to tradition, these deer are messengers of the gods, embodying a powerful spiritual significance that has been honored for centuries. As you stroll through the park, you may see the deer approach visitors with curiosity, snacking on special deer crackers that many tourists buy. This delightful interaction creates a unique experience where people can connect with nature and culture. Moreover, the park is surrounded by historic temples and shrines, making it a perfect blend of natural beauty and cultural heritage. The sight of these majestic animals against the backdrop of ancient architecture adds to Nara's charm. So if you ever find yourself in Japan, don't miss the chance to explore Nara Park and meet its heavenly inhabitants. Prepare to be amazed by the full circle of rainbows. Most people picture rainbows as beautiful arcs in the sky, but did you know they actually form full circles? This magical phenomenon occurs when sunlight bends, reflects, and disperses through water droplets in the air. From the ground, we see only the upper half of the circle, but if you climb to a high point, like a tall building or a mountain, you might catch a glimpse of the entire circle. Additionally, there are secondary rainbows that appear outside the primary arc. These fainter rainbows happen when sunlight reflects twice inside the water droplets, causing a stunning yet reversed color sequence from red to violet. So next time you spot a rainbow, remember there's so much more to discover beyond the curve. Surprisingly, it's a fact that vitiligo glows under black light. When a black light illuminates skin affected by vitiligo, an intriguing show unfolds. This skin condition, famously associated with Michael Jackson, causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, resulting in lighter areas distinct from the surrounding skin. Under black light, however, those pigmented and depigmented sections emit a colorful glow, appearing in shades of yellow, green, or blue. This happens because the lack of melanin in the affected areas reacts differently to ultraviolet light. The unusual fluorescence can be striking, turning what might be seen as a skin imperfection into a captivating visual display. It's a fascinating reminder of how our bodies can interact with light in unexpected ways. So next time you see someone with vitiligo, consider this glowing secret lurking just beneath the surface. Why exactly does Don Quixote remain so popular? This timeless tale by Miguel de Cervantes has captivated readers for centuries, making it the best-selling literary work of all time. Since its publication in the early 17th century, Don Quixote has been translated into over 50 languages and has sold more than 500 million copies worldwide. But what is it about this story that resonates across cultures and generations? At its core, Don Quixote explores themes of idealism versus realism as it follows the adventures of a nobleman who becomes convinced he is a knight on a quest for chivalry. Cervantes cleverly mixes humor with deep philosophical insights, making readers laugh while also inviting them to reflect on their own dreams and realities. Moreover, the characters, including the loyal squire Sancho Panza, are incredibly relatable and unforgettable. This rich blend of humor, adventure, and introspection ensures that Don Quixote remains a favorite, appealing to both young and old alike. Could it be that every new generation finds something fresh and engaging within its pages? Why exactly does extreme heat pose such dangers? In some of the hottest environments on Earth, surface temperatures can soar above those of the sun. Imagine stepping into a place where temperatures reach a blistering 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. In these extreme conditions, sweat can boil away instantly, and clothing can catch fire in the blink of an eye. This intense heat causes our bodies to react in fascinating ways, almost like a flashbulb illuminating a dark room. The human body attempts to cool itself through sweating, yet in such extreme conditions, this natural cooling mechanism can backfire. Rapid evaporation leads to severe dehydration and heat exhaustion. When the heat is so extreme, even the air you breathe can feel like a furnace, making it vital for people in these environments to stay cool and avoid exposure. Understanding how our bodies respond to extreme conditions is key to survival. Guess what really drives Leah Schutkiever's burrito record? Holding the Guinness World Record for devouring a burrito in under 33 seconds, Leah has amazed many with her incredible speed-eating skills. Imagine biting into a hefty burrito stuffed with beans, rice, and all the fixings, and finishing it quicker than most people can even say, delicious. This record isn't just about shoveling food down your throat. It requires agility, strategy, and a lot of practice. Leah has spent countless hours perfecting her technique, from choosing the right-sized burrito to mastering the art of chewing and swallowing efficiently. Her achievement inspires others and makes them wonder if they could break a record too. Speed eating can be a fun and competitive sport, but it comes with its challenges and risks. So, are you up for a burrito challenge after hearing Leah's story? Did you know Timothy Dalton starred in Hot Fuzz? When Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright were crafting the comedy masterpiece Hot Fuzz, they initially thought about casting an actor who had a vibe similar to Timothy Dalton for the role of supermarket manager Simon Skinner. However, instead of going down that path, they took a leap of faith and reached out to Dalton himself. To their delight, Dalton revealed he was actually a fan of Pegg and Wright's earlier hit, Shaun of the Dead. This unexpected connection helped him say yes to the role, adding a fantastic layer to the movie. Dalton brought a unique charm to Simon Skinner, balancing humor and menace in a way only he could. The delightful collaboration between these talented creators and Dalton elevated the film, giving fans an incredible experience to remember. Who would have thought that a simple outreach would lead to such an iconic performance? Believe it or not, gold is incredibly rare. This precious metal, which has dazzled humanity for thousands of years, weighs about 190,000 metric tons in total when considering all the gold ever mined. Now, if you were to melt it down, you'd see just how limited it truly is. It would fill approximately 3.5 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's a striking visual of gold's scarcity compared to its massive value and high demand in various industries, including technology and jewelry. With its distinctive luster and resistance to tarnish, gold continues to be a coveted resource. As our thirst for this shiny metal grows, the reality is we have a finite amount on our planet. So next time you see a beautiful gold ring or a shiny coin, remember just how special and rare that piece of gold really is. Wouldn't you agree? Is it really true that embryos start as single cells? Before we enter the world, every one of us begins as just a single cell. Around conception, a sperm cell joins with an egg, and this fertilized egg, called a zygote, embarks on an incredible journey. For about half an hour, this zygote is the only cell that exists, undergoing rapid division. As it divides and grows, the zygote transforms from a single cell into a multicellular embryo. Each division is a crucial step, leading to the formation of different cell types that eventually develop into essential parts of our bodies, like organs, muscles, and skin. This early stage of development is fascinating because it showcases the intricate blueprint of life hidden within our DNA. As those first cells multiply, the potential for a complex human being is set into motion. So the next time you think about life's beginnings, remember that you started as just one tiny cell. What a remarkable start! Is it really true that Magellan named the Pacific Ocean? In 1520, the famous navigator Ferdinand Magellan set sail on a grand adventure that would change our understanding of the world's oceans. While navigating through tumultuous waters, he discovered a vast body of water that appeared remarkably calm compared to the fierce storms he had just encountered. Impressed by its serene nature, Magellan dubbed it the Pacific, which means peaceful in Latin. This name stuck, and today we know this incredible expanse as the Pacific Ocean, the largest and deepest ocean on Earth. Stretching over 63 million square miles, it covers more ground than all the land masses combined. The Pacific is not only home to beautiful islands and diverse marine life, but also plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. From the majestic coral reefs to vibrant ocean currents, the Pacific is teeming with life and wonder. So next time you gaze upon its vast waters, remember the exploratory spirit of Magellan and the fascinating history behind its name. Is it really true that Schönbrunn Palace holds secrets? This stunning palace in Austria is steeped in history, particularly with its connection to the Habsburg dynasty. Constructed in the 18th century, it has hosted emperors like Maria Theresa, who played a crucial role in shaping European politics. The palace isn't just about grand rooms and beautiful gardens. It's also home to the Tiergarten Schönbrunn, the oldest zoo in the world. Founded in 1752 by Emperor Francis I, the zoo has continually enchanted visitors with its diverse range of animals and conservation efforts. Imagine strolling through the palace grounds and imagining the emperors who walked there, while at the same time, you can witness creatures from around the globe. Both the palace and the zoo blend history and nature, making them essential stops for anyone exploring Austria. Could there be a richer experience to discover the past? Prepare to be amazed by Jumpy's artistic talent. Jumpy is not your average dog. This specially trained pup can actually write his own name with a paintbrush and blue paint. His impressive skill comes from the dedication and hard work of his owner, who has spent significant time teaching him this unique trick. Imagine a dog holding a brush, swishing it across a canvas, and forming the letters of his name. It's a delightful sight that captures the imagination of everyone who sees it. Jumpy's ability showcases not only his intelligence, but also the bond he shares with his owner. It takes patience, love, and positive reinforcement to train a dog to perform such a complex task. This remarkable talent highlights the potential for creativity in animals and encourages us to explore the amazing ways in which pets can learn and engage with the world around them. With this level of talent, who knows what other surprising abilities dogs might have waiting to be discovered? What happens when animals choose bold or cautious behaviors? In nature, animals display fascinating evolutionary adaptations shaped by their behavior. Bold animals are often more adventurous. They actively chase mates and hunt for food, showcasing their confidence and risk-taking traits. Take the hungry lion, for example, that boldly stalks its prey across the savanna. In contrast, some animals thrive by being cautious. They opt to strategically hide in the shadows or blend into their surroundings to avoid predators. Imagine a shy deer standing completely still, relying on its camouflage to escape notice. This ability to stay out of sight often proves to be the best survival strategy. Each approach reflects a delicate balance between seeking opportunities and minimizing risks. These behavioral strategies highlight the incredible diversity in the animal kingdom, reminding us that whether bold or reserved, each creature has adapted in its unique way to survive in an ever-changing environment. Isn't it amazing how behavior can shape an entire species' survival? Here's something incredible about Mansa Musa's pilgrimage. During his legendary journey to Mecca in 1324, Mansa Musa, the wealthy king of the Mali Empire, handed out so much gold that it shook the economies of several cities. As he traveled through places like Cairo, he was not just a king, but a walking treasure trove, distributing lavish amounts of gold to merchants, the poor, and even government officials. This extravagant generosity created a flood of gold in these towns, leading to temporary inflation. Imagine the prices of goods soaring overnight simply because of one man's wealth. While Mansa Musa aimed to demonstrate his empire's riches and devotion to Islam, his actions left a lasting impact on local economies, highlighting the interconnectedness of wealth and economics. This journey not only established him as one of history's richest figures, but also made waves that reach far beyond his time. Can you believe the power one person can wield? Here's a wild fact about baseball's surprising history. Did you know that Jane Austen cleverly mentioned baseball in her novel, Northanger Abbey, which she wrote in 1797? This is fascinating because the commonly accepted date for the invention of baseball is 1839, and it's widely thought that the game really took off in America. Austen's reference suggests that baseball was not a new game when it crossed the Atlantic. It was likely played in Britain long before it became an American pastime. This indicates a deeper connection to the sport than we typically acknowledge. It also makes us wonder about how games evolve over time. If baseball was part of British culture back then, what else from history has influenced our modern games? Perhaps Austen, with her sharp observations of society, was just ahead of her time, hinting at a beloved pastime that would become a staple of American life. Why exactly does Napoleon's wallpaper hold a deadly secret? Historians suggest that the mysterious death of Napoleon Bonaparte in exile might have been influenced by arsenic exposure from the very wallpaper in his home. Back in the 19th century, arsenic wasn't just a poison. It was a popular ingredient in pigments used for vibrant wallpapers and paints. During this time, people were largely unaware of the dangers posed by arsenic, leading to unintentional harm. Napoleon's residence in Longwood on the island of St. Helena is believed to have been adorned with these toxic designs. This raises intriguing questions about how many others may have suffered similarly without realizing it. The prospect of a once powerful leader being weakened by something as innocuous as wallpaper certainly adds an unexpected twist to historical narratives. Could something so ordinary have played a role in the fate of one of history's most famous figures? Surprisingly, it's a fact that some fruits can be toxic. Take the nightshade plant Solanum nigrum, for example. This intriguing plant produces fruit that is actually poisonous when it's unripe, but becomes completely safe to eat once it ripens. This curious twist in its life cycle serves a clever purpose. By keeping the unripe fruit toxic, Solanum nigrum discourages hungry animals and insects from munching on the seeds before they have a chance to mature and be spread. This natural defense mechanism ensures that the plant can reproduce effectively, allowing its seeds to be carried away to new locations where they can grow into new plants. Although it's fascinating to observe this protective strategy, it's essential to remember that not all ripe fruits are safe. Some nightshade relatives can still be harmful. Always do your research before trying new fruits. You might be surprised by Ronaldo's extravagant gift. In 2015, the famous football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo did something truly remarkable for his agent, Jorge Mendes. As a wedding present, Ronaldo gifted Mendes a stunning Greek island, a gift valued at an incredible $3 million to $50 million. This jaw-dropping gesture showcases not only Ronaldo's immense wealth, but also his generosity and deep friendship with Mendes. Imagine owning a private island, surrounded by crystal-clear waters and breathtaking views. Sounds like a dream, right? Beyond the wealth involved, this gift symbolizes the strong bond between the two men, who have collaborated through many highs and lows in Ronaldo's career. Given the massive sums of money involved in the world of football, extravagant gifts are not unheard of, but this one stands out. It highlights how personal relationships can flourish even in a highly competitive and commercial environment. So the next time you think of football, remember that there's sometimes a lot more going on behind the scenes than just the game. Have you ever noticed a small yellow point? This tiny dot can symbolize something quite significant in various contexts. For instance, in art and design, a small yellow point often serves as an eye-catching focal point, drawing attention and creating balance in a composition. Artists like Piet Mondrian famously use bold colors and geometric shapes, where the placement of a single yellow point could evoke emotions and provoke thought. Similarly, in the realm of science, a small yellow point might represent a crucial detail in a diagram or research, such as a highlight in a scientific graph indicating a key data point. Even in nature, this small yellow point can appear as a flower in a vast field, reminding us of beauty amid the ordinary. While it may seem insignificant at first glance, this simple yet striking symbol challenges us to pay attention to the details that enrich our experiences. So next time you come across a small yellow point, consider the deeper meanings or emotions it might convey. Why exactly does a taste tester need insurance? Genaro Palicia, the head taste tester for a major food brand, has taken an unusual step by insuring his taste buds for a whopping £10 million, or about $13 million, through Lloyd's of London. This astonishing amount is over twice what Lloyd's insures Bruce Springsteen's iconic voice for, which is valued at £3.5 million. Genaro's decision reflects the crucial role that taste plays in the culinary industry. As taste testers help shape the flavors of countless products, their ability to discern subtle differences can make or break a brand's success. By safeguarding his palate, Genaro ensures that any loss of his exceptional tasting ability won't lead to financial ruin. This unique form of insurance highlights how much value is placed on sensory skills in the food industry. So, who knew taste could be so valuable? Prepare to be amazed by Honeycomb's design. Honeycomb is crafted in an incredible hexagonal shape, which is a brilliant example of nature's engineering. This unique structure not only maximizes space efficiency, but also provides remarkable strength while using minimal wax. Imagine this. Each cell's walls are just 0.02 of an inch thick, yet these tiny walls can hold up to 25 times their own weight. How do bees manage this? It's all about the geometry. Hexagons fit together perfectly without any gaps. This smart design allows bees to efficiently store honey, pollen, and even their developing larvae, ensuring that the hive remains strong and organized. Thanks to this architectural marvel, bees can thrive and create a bustling community. Isn't it fascinating how such a tiny insect can build something so complex and efficient? Let's uncover the truth about typewriters and Twain. The first book ever typed on a typewriter was none other than Mark Twain's beloved classic, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This fascinating fact not only showcases Twain's innovative spirit, but also highlights how he embraced new technology in his writing. Imagine the clacking sounds of the typewriter as he crafted the adventures of young Tom along the mighty Mississippi River. Twain was a pioneer in many ways, using the typewriter to bring his vibrant characters and stories to life in a fresh format. At the time, the typewriter was a groundbreaking invention, transforming the way authors produced their work. By choosing to type his novel, Twain was stepping into the future of literature, opening doors for other writers to follow suit. Isn't it amazing to think that such a simple machine played a role in creating timeless literature? You won't believe this about Le Duc Thao. During the Vietnam War, Thao, a Vietnamese revolutionary, played a crucial role in secret negotiations with American diplomat Henry Kissinger. These discussions were not just whispers behind closed doors. They were vital to ending a devastating conflict that had lasted for years. Thao and Kissinger aimed to bring peace to a war-torn nation, and their efforts ultimately culminated in a significant peace agreement in 1973. For their tireless efforts, both men were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. However, thou made a surprising decision to decline the award, insisting that true peace hadn't yet been achieved in Vietnam. This stance highlights his deep commitment to his country and the ongoing struggles of its people. The story of Thao and Kissinger reminds us that the journey to peace is often complicated and filled with tough choices. What do you think about Thao's decision? Can you imagine spending this much on oil changes? Changing the oil in a Bugatti Veyron is not a simple task. It can cost between $20,000 and $25,000. This luxury supercar, known for its incredible speed and elegance, demands specialized care and high-quality materials, driving these costs up. Most everyday cars require only a couple of $100s for an oil change, making the Veyron's price tag astonishing. You might be wondering why the expense is so high. Well, the Veyron uses a unique engine that requires specific oil to maintain its performance, along with intricate procedures that few mechanics can perform. This exquisite vehicle is celebrated for its engineering and speed, but keeping it running can feel daunting for an owner. The cost of an oil change is so steep that it could cover the price of one or even two regular cars. Thus, if you own a Bugatti Veyron, prepare for some serious expenses beyond just purchasing the car. Maintenance is key to keeping this masterpiece on the road. Here's a wild fact about Daniel's amazing brain. Daniel is not your average person. He is a savant with synesthesia, which means he experiences numbers in a vibrant, sensory way, turning them into colors, shapes, and even sounds. This fascinating ability allows him to engage with mathematics at a level most people can only dream of. For instance, he can recite over 22,000 decimal places of pi, showcasing not only his incredible memory, but also his unique perception of numbers. Additionally, Daniel speaks 11 languages and performs complex calculations much faster than a typical scientific calculator. His extraordinary mind allows him to navigate the world in a way that feels rich and textured, proving just how diverse human cognitive abilities can be. Isn't it amazing how differently our brains can work? Can you imagine living in Manhattan, New York? This iconic borough is famed for its dazzling skyline, cultural vibrancy, and most notably, its jaw-dropping cost of living. In fact, Manhattan consistently ranks as one of the most expensive places in the world. With luxurious apartments and trendy neighborhoods like the Upper East Side and Soho, the price tags can be mind-blowing. A small studio apartment might cost you thousands each month, leaving many to wonder how people manage to afford this lifestyle. The high costs stem from various factors, including limited space, high demand, and the area's global popularity. But it's not just the rent. Even dining out or catching a show can carry a steep price. Despite this, Manhattan's allure remains undeniable, drawing millions with its bustling streets, famous landmarks, and vibrant art scene. So what makes this pricey paradise worth it for so many? You won't believe this about Mount Thor's drop. This incredible mountain in Canada features the world's greatest vertical drop at a staggering 1,250 meters, 4,101 feet. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff that plunges down so steeply that a person would actually fall faster than they could scream. It's a spot that thrills adventurers and rock climbers alike, drawing those brave enough to test their skills on its daunting face. Because of its steepness, Mount Thor has a unique appeal for extreme sports enthusiasts who seek the exhilaration of climbing such a challenging terrain. Its sheer granite walls and breathtaking views make it not just a climber's paradise, but also a feast for the eyes. Wildlife lovers can often spot eagles soaring above, while hikers enjoy the stunning scenery surrounding this natural wonder. Are you ready to explore the heights and marvel at its dramatic drop? You might be surprised by winter's icy highways. In regions like Siberia, Canada, and Alaska, extreme winter conditions create natural roads on frozen lakes and rivers. These icy highways allow people to transport equipment and connect isolated communities, proving essential for survival and trade. As temperatures plummet, the water's surface freezes thick enough to support vehicles, transforming empty expanses into bustling routes. These winter roads play a crucial role, enabling delivery of goods like food and fuel when traditional roads are snowbound. Imagine driving across a frozen lake, surrounded by stunning snowy landscapes. However, these icy trails aren't without risks. It's vital for travelers to check ice thickness and weather conditions. This unique blend of nature and necessity showcases human ingenuity in adapting to extreme climates, making life a little easier during the coldest months. Have you ever seen a frozen lake turned into a highway? Let's uncover the truth about grand military parades. These vibrant events are more than just troops marching through streets. They symbolize national pride and unity. As soldiers in crisp uniforms march to rhythmic music, the atmosphere is electric, filled with cheers from spectators waving flags. This tradition goes back centuries, and many countries host these parades during major holidays, such as Independence Day or Victory Day. Cities transform into colorful showcases, decorated with banners, flowers, and other festive adornments that create a lively environment. Each parade is unique, often featuring historical displays, military hardware, and aerial flyovers that leave crowds in awe. These grand spectacles help honor veterans and celebrate history, reminding us of the sacrifices made for freedom. Have you ever experienced the excitement of a military parade in person? Guess what really drives mice through tiny spaces? Mice are not just adorable little creatures. They have incredible physical abilities that allow them to squeeze through remarkably small openings. The secret lies in their soft skulls, which can compress as they navigate tight spots. This feature lets them fit through gaps as small as a quarter. In addition to their flexible skulls, mice possess strong gnawing abilities that help them create entry points where none exist. Their teeth grow continuously throughout their lives, so they naturally need to gnaw on various materials, from wood to plastic, to keep them trimmed. This combination of traits makes mice exceptionally adaptable, allowing them to explore new environments and find food or shelter, even in urban areas where challenges abound. If a mouse wants to reach a prize, like a tasty snack or a cozy hiding spot, it's quite determined. Next time you spot a mouse scurrying by, remember how amazing these little critters are for their ability to overcome barriers. Quite the escape artists, aren't they? Believe it or not, the M1 highway changed Britain forever. Opened in 1959, the M1 quickly became a pivotal route for travelers and transport across the country. Stretching nearly 200 miles from London to Leeds, it was the first major motorway in the United Kingdom, designed to reduce congestion and enhance travel efficiency. The M1 not only connected cities but also transformed the way people moved around, making road trips more feasible and enjoyable. As families embarked on weekend getaways and businesses expanded their reach, the M1 became essential to daily life. The highway also played a crucial role in boosting the economy by facilitating the transport of goods. With its introduction, drivers experienced a smoother and faster journey compared to older roads. Over the years, the M1 has seen continuous improvements and expansions to accommodate increasing traffic and enhance safety. Isn't it fascinating how a single roadway can shape a nation's infrastructure and travel habits? This might surprise you. Plantains are not eaten raw. While many people enjoy sweet plantains as a tasty treat, the regular plantain is a different story. Unlike its sweeter cousin, the typical plantain must be cooked before you can enjoy its unique flavor and texture. In many cultures, plantains are a staple food, often served in savory dishes. When prepared, they can be fried, boiled, or baked, creating delightful meals that range from crispy to creamy. In countries like Ghana, fried plantains are a favorite side dish, while in other regions, they can be mashed into a comforting dish called fufu. Cooking transforms the starches in plantains into a softer, sweeter flavor, making them a versatile ingredient in both sweet and savory recipes. So if you thought you could snack on a raw plantain like you do with a banana, think again. Next time you're in the kitchen, try cooking plantains instead and discover their amazing taste. Why not give it a shot in your next meal? Did you know that your brain filters information constantly? This amazing organ processes an incredible amount of data every second, but it doesn't overwhelm you with everything it encounters. Instead, the brain has a built-in filtering system that helps us focus on the most important things around us. Imagine walking in a busy street. While cars honk and people chatter, your brain subtly prioritizes the sounds and sights you really need to pay attention to, like your friend's voice calling for you or a traffic signal changing. This filtering allows you to concentrate on specific tasks, whether it's studying for a test or enjoying a conversation over dinner. Scientists think this is crucial for navigating our complex world, helping us make quick decisions without getting distracted by every little thing. So the next time you notice something important amidst chaos, remember your incredible brain is doing its job. Did you know Wimbledon uses 42,000 tennis balls each year? This incredible number highlights just how important the right equipment is for one of the world's most prestigious tennis tournaments. Over the course of the championship, which features over 650 matches, players receive fresh balls every 7 to 9 games. This practice ensures that the balls maintain their bounce and feel, allowing athletes to perform at their very best. Can you imagine the pressure on players when they know they're playing with top-notch equipment? Each ball is specifically designed to meet strict standards, made with quality felt to handle the grass courts of Wimbledon. With every match, the excitement builds, but the necessity of using new balls contributes to the overall quality of play, ensuring an unforgettable experience for both players and fans. Whether you're an aspiring tennis star or just a spectator, the sheer number of tennis balls used serves as a reminder of the tradition and excellence associated with this grand event. So, next time you watch a match, think about how many balls are flying around the court.